Hello there everyone and welcome back. We are getting ever so closer to the playoff matches with only 4 rounds left to go. So things are going pretty well for me, I think it's safe to say. Although I am still in an awkward predicament where almost all my blitzers have basically been getting all the experience and my blockers are refusing to get their level ups, although they're getting close now, at least one of them. And with an MVP possibility on the other two to get their level up, I am definitely going to make them my focus somehow. At least with Scott here to try and do a passy play, kind of like how I've been doing before to get his level in. Just remains to be seen how lucky I'm going to be getting any SPP of note for these other two blockers. Otherwise, we are missing out on a blitzer. It is thankfully only my level 2 blitzer, and I think with Evan, even though niggling injury, this could justify me replacing him since it wouldn't be a huge loss. Since he's probably only going to get one more level up in for the playoffs if I'm so lucky, I think this is great for at least having him draw a lot of fire as well. Because otherwise, Jeremy, Marcus, Nathan, all three of them are likely going to draw your ire more often than not. So I think if I'm smart about how I position Evan, let alone with his level 3 upgrade, I might give him leader or sure hands to kind of help keep him a little bit safer. And at least adds that encouragement for my opponent to try and jump at him if they don't tunnel vision on the niggling injury itself. So, if they focus on him, that's probably a bonus for me, but it depends how I play out, or it depends on how I take advantage of that. Otherwise, yeah, like I said, I could replace him, it's not a terrible thing. But otherwise, I do have 5 linemen. I was kind of hoping to get an extra one, but with our match coming up against Undead, if I were to buy an extra peasant, that would get them enough to get a wizard, which scares me. Hell, they have enough money for a chainsaw as well, which is also terrifying. On top of the fact that they're at 180k, so I'm going to have to remind my opponent that their points are being inflated some by that. But as far as the playoff, the Hall of Fame, the leaderboard itself is, I was temporarily up in 3rd place, I think. Although, holding a nice steady 4th place for the playoffs is still pretty damn good for me, I like to say. I don't know how ultimately the playoffs are going to work out. I'm assuming everyone's going to be in there and I'll be face off what would currently be the pig dog with the cheerful chastisers, the chaos player I've been playing with just the previous episodes. So if it plays out that way, it might do good for me. Otherwise, the other teams are getting really damn fearsome, especially the ones that are on the top of the pack. As you can see here, both high elves and dark elves. Normally, you would think they wouldn't be so bloated, but apparently that's not the case, as we're looking at a bunch of level ups as well for Dark Elves. They just now got a level 4 Blitzer here, so someone I'm going to have to keep an eye out for, especially with Sidestep. And hell, I'm going to have to prepare for his inevitability, aren't I? Because even Amazons are up there in the points. Although they still have the serious injury on their one main runner, and apparently even one of their servers have been injured too, which I don't know if they'll keep. And last but not least, of the ones I should be worried about is probably the High Elves, at least on the team value front. I don't know if I should be as concerned considering the sheer number of players there are. If they were Armor 7, this would be a concern because of how easily they can get knocked out, but with Armor 8, the same armor that most of my players have, I think the additional players might be a bit of bloat, at least in my matchup against them. It might be valuable against like dwarves or anything else that's armor 9. Hard to really say. And then otherwise, what is it? The Hall of Fames, we're going to quickly look at that quickly, just to see how everyone's faring. Once I find the proper season, that is. So, no surprise there. Jeremy's the only level 5 player. Actually, would this be a little bit better? Yeah, this is a little bit better because 5th place is also Nathan, who got his level up in the last match. So it's working out well here on my front. But again, all my experience is on the blitzers, so I need the blockers to get some level ups in, at least for guard and especially a tackle or two to help with dealing with our elf and Amazon problem later on. Violent, I'm not really up here at all, aren't I? Am I here? I thought Nathan was getting a bunch of injuries. Most violent, I'm assuming Nathan would be up here because I thought he was up in the rankings before, but I guess he dropped down after a week or so. Otherwise, not very impressive there. Best receivers, Marcus is actually up here surprisingly. Since he is kind of my movement character now, I want to pass with him whenever possible if I can get a clearing. So I haven't really been doing a lot of handoffs, and hell, all the passing plays I've been doing have been basically just to get experience for minor characters. And Jeremy's also on here too, which is kind of weird. Oh, this is the top 20, never mind, I was looking at this completely wrong, stupid me. So yeah, Jeremy's up there, but again, this was mostly just to get experience for my blockers for a potential level up. Serial killers, there's Russian Trump, that was the Lizardmen player from last episode. And why we were making so much reference to Russian Trump, he's basically the main killer. And Nathan, well, oh, he got a kill as well, but everyone's basically got a single kill on this list, so that's not really all that exciting. Interceptions, only one interception this entire game, and it was Chaos Dwarves. I'm just gonna leave that there. Otherwise, biggest brutes? Come on, Nathan, I know you were around here somewhere. I thought you were doing damage. Especially if you're mighty blow, but I guess I'm completely wrong. Oh, there you are. Finally, he's on the rankings, but it's not like injuries. I think this is just a representation of knockouts and maybe stuns, armor breaks, I believe. If I'm comparing this with the most violent anyway. Best throwers, I should not be on here since again, all my blockers have been trying to spread out the experience. Best rushers, let's see. So Deborah's on there because that's an indication that Deborah's been having the ball almost exclusively, which gives us a little mindset to how the Amazon player might play out in the playoffs there. Or at least what their strategy might be. Whereas I have the convenience of multiple blitzers to kind of carry the ball, and Jeremy's definitely up there. Quite a ways away, but he's still up there. Now passing, who the hell would even count as a passer for me? Apparently Kyle, surprisingly. Which, doesn't he only have one SPP? I guess he did a handoff at one point if I had to guess. So that's a little bit odd for me to look at. Otherwise, nothing too exciting here aside for seeing other players. And this one I'm definitely glad about. Jeremy's got double-digit touchdown score. With, of course, Deborah, the double movement Amazon Blitzer, in second place. And hell, oh my god. I got 3 of my knights in the top 5. I feel bad for Evan, my one miss next game Blitzer, but that definitely emphasizes how I'm getting so much experience on these guys, I guess, since I'm not really a bashy team. Most matches played, well, not really exciting there. And biggest punching bags, if this was like the first 3-4 matches, I'm pretty certain a terrible gambler or recovering alcoholic, I can't remember who was my movement down lineman, would easily have been up in the top 3, but surprisingly, even with my linemen basically tanking hits all game long, they're not up here on the list. I should consider this good fortune for me there, for crying out loud, since that's an unexpected result. Especially when you consider up here it's like, you are a bull centaur, I believe Duke is, which emphasizes how the hell you're up there. And then we're back to most experience again, so I'm excited for how my blitzers are doing, but again, it's way too top heavy and I'm terrified for when they start taking serious injuries. I would love to get some guard, get some tackle on my blockers to help accommodate them, help complement them rather, and make their life a little bit easier and help protect them. Since my one blocker, when he got his armor down, he essentially saved Jeremy, I think it was, from suffering the same result because it was a 1-die block on Jeremy as opposed to a 2-die block that was on Kyle that caused that armor loss. So arguably, the guard is doing its thing, it just may not seem like it. And then ultimately, I have my opponent here, which we're going to be doing momentarily, the Undead team. They have had a lot of losses here for, they almost got no level up at all, looks like. They do got a kick, and they just got a strength up on their goal, which can be problematic, but outside this one mummy that we're going to be dealing with, everything else practically doesn't have a level up. The only thing I might be afraid of is again the mummy, because staying firm is going to be an awkward one to deal with, since I can't push him anymore, and this tackle zombie, which with good positioning and good use of my linemen may not be a concern. Otherwise, I'm interested to see how this plays out. Again, my opponent's kind of bloated on the treasury so far, so we'll see if they buy another ghoul to kind of bounce that out, in which case I might get an additional lineman. I'm just going to have to think of a name quickly if I do that. Either ways, the only thing to note I just noticed when looking at your roster, you're currently at 180k treasury. So I think that's inflating your team value by 30 a bit, if you want to buy an extra ghoul or not before we start.
Oh, wait.
Alright, so that just means you're going to spend it on goodies. On good stuff,
Yep.
maybe. Or buy a really expensive stadium. Your pick.
True. I'm going to wait till, like, close to the finals to start spending money.
Alright then, so long as you're fine with having to dip into your own pool for a wizard, since you are hovering pretty close to that.
Yeah.
And the invite was just sent, which you're already looking for.
Yep.
Although I do feel...
Plus,
Yeah, I feel bad for your mummy though, since he lost his movement, was it in the last game?
well, he's not playing today, so...
Yeah, but he now has a nega trait if you don't know how the movement 2 rule, or was it the movement 2 rule works. Since it... Yeah, because normally it costs 3 movement points, I think, to get back up. I don't play with mummies or treemen enough to know, but I think now he has a 50-50 chance on actually getting up when he gets knocked down.
Yeah.
Which is gonna really suck for that poor mummy, because he's a damn good mummy at that too.
Yeah, I was hoping that one of my mummies at least roll a double, so I could get block, but none of them did.
Yeah. Instead, Pig Dog is gonna murder everyone with his block Minotaur. The only big guy I think with block at the moment too.
Probably.
Yeah, that thing's already unleashing hell apparently, since Black Templar thought he had it bad with his Black Orcs. Apparently, his Lizardmen match, he's going to be missing out on the Croxagore and a Saurus. I think because of that damn Minotaur.
I think I started watching that game, and then I think there was like a stupid decision by the Chaos that just allowed the one skink that was left on the field to just run away with the ball.
Yeah, I only saw bits and pieces of it there. I know that in the start of the second half, there was only one single skink and like 3 Saurus, and that was pretty much it, I think. So, Bright Ops was a little bit screwed in the first portions of the second half, I think. Oh god, I get the ball.
Yeah.
We were talking so much, I didn't even realize the game started. Anyways, good luck to you there.
Oh, good luck to you as well.
Actually, with that said, I might as well post our channels there.
I'm only recording this one, so if you're live streaming, I'll just grab the chat from yours.
Yeah, I'm just posting in the Discord just in case. Clearly, very unprofessional on my part. I should have had this all done ahead of time.
Yeah, it's all good.
All good there. I'm just sad I won't have to deal with a pair of mummies like everyone else. Now we just have to deal with a single big guy, which is not nearly as terrifying.
Yep.
And we can't make as many jokes about him.
Okay, we're gonna swap off now. Oh yeah, I forgot that Toucan Sam is a strength 4 ghoul.
Yep. Yep, you could have gotten your block on him, but strength 4 is definitely worth its weight in gold.
Yep.
Interesting type of formation. Alright, I think we'll stick with that. And... oh, apparently it's a very sunny day, so passing plays are going to be rough. Not that we care about passing all that much. I was just wondering why it looks so different on the field. There's this different color hue to it.
Too bright, too bright.
Too bright, I can't see where the ball's going. It's going to hit me in the face now. Ooh, both get...
rerolls.
As if... what is it? You have 6 rerolls now. Just to emphasize on how ridiculous this is being.
Yep.
Too many rerolls. Way too many goddamn rerolls.
I mean, kind of.
You better start using them. Is all I have to say there.
Yeah, I would like more re-rolls than anything because I think typically I'm like, I'm close to winning the game, and then I run out of re-rolls, and that one critical roll that I need to get right just fails.
Yeah, I know that feeling pretty well since I'm supposed to emulate elves decently, unless I'm facing elves themselves, in which case I'm trying to be bashy. And Agility 3 is vastly different than Agility 4.
Mm-hmm.
It's not pleasant, especially when I had to deal with dwarves. Failing the one go for it that could have allowed me to get behind his backline on a pass really sucked.
Well, I'm not moving up, so that's a plus, maybe.
I
don't
still
know.
got a blitz, that's going to change in a moment.
Uh-oh.
Now it's time for the big plays, it's just a question if the rolls will allow for it or not.
Just don't foul Ronk. Oh my god, why would you foul Ronk? No.
Oh, I forgot. He's your latest recruit, isn't he?
Yep.
So I'm gonna leave that up to Rompke, who's actually watching the stream right now. Do you want me to go out of my way to murder Romp for you, Rompke, or do you want to keep him alive? The choice is, the power is in your hands. Use it wisely.
Owie.
Owie, indeed. Keep him alive. Rompke says the jury is out. Rompke must live, or Romp must live.
Mm-hmm.
He can finally enjoy some decent AV. That's the sad truth, isn't it? He lost all his mobility, but somehow he has thicker armor.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask me how that works. I could not tell you.
Well, I think my whole thing around it, my thinking, is that even if you cut off his arm, he's just like, I don't care.
I got 4 rerolls. Let's burn one at least. Yay!
Nice.
He didn't fumble the ball. Yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, the first turn is yours. Or the second turn, I suppose. He's back at his prime Rompke. He's just missing 2 mobility and... I can't remember. Was Ronk a blitzer or just a regular lineman? I honestly can't remember what he was.
He might have been a regular lineman.
Okay, so he's just missing out 2 mobility and 1 agility then. Not that he needed 1 agility anyway. Oh, he was a
He was
thrower.
a thrower, yeah.
Okay then.
Hmm.
Well, he's definitely not doing passing plays now. He's just going to be the frontline tank.
Get back in there. Hmm.
You replaced him with the Rock. Oh boy, I thought your team was Rompke's Ronkies, not celebrity status. Jeez. How the hell did the Rock get in there? And why is he well, he's a thrower. I guess he should be complimented. I was worried he was a lineman there first. Someone called you Rock before. Okay, so it is still Rompke's Ronkies. And just so you know, 2 of my players have sidestep, although that may not be relevant until you have the ball, I think. So I can go anywhere I wish. And also, I'll try to remind it as well, I have diving tackle on Jeremy, which is the one on the left there. I'll try to remind you since it's not going to show it when you try and dodge away from him. It's just going to sneak up on you suddenly.
Nearly every single time I've dodged away or tried to dodge away from someone, it never actually popped up on my screen and I failed.
Yeah, I think that's due to server lag or something like that. Bad timings. Since
I think it's like I click it once and then I click again too quick for like the pop-ups to come
okay,
up.
that might happen too, but I have seen where the server lags a bit, and even when I do blocks or blitzes sometimes, there's a bit of like, it hangs a bit, I think. But that was when I was like testing stuff in AI games. I don't know if it does that in multiplayer or not.
I don't know.
Otherwise, my guard player is now next to a mummy. That's not helpful for guard. That's not helpful at all.
Yup.
Or is it?
Well, I did try to target your level 4 blitzer, or your level 4 blitzer, because he was the closest high leveled character.
Well, Jeremy should be offended then, because he's level 5.
Yeah, but he wasn't close enough for my mummy to hit him.
Oh, I guess that's fair.
It was either my mummy was going to hit either Squire Kyle, or he was going to hit Grail Knight Nathan. So
We'll see how this plays out then. Okay, let's see how this works. Ooh,
Yeah.
we got rid of the tackler, which, so long as he's next to a lineman, I don't care. Tackle's not as scary that way, at least.
Uh-oh. Not Count Chocula.
What can I say? I like chocolate. And if I can kill them, then I can rest easy knowing that they're not going to screw me over later. Or maybe their ghosts will come and haunt me. Ooh, stun maybe? Just a stun.
It's done. Cool. I think the only white that I have actually leveled up in this entire season was killed. It was Tony the Tiger leveled up once. Can't remember what I gave him, but he was killed like 2 or 3 matches later by Russian Trump.
Aw, the first
Fouling
victim.
him 4 fucking times.
Oh god. Yeah, normally that would probably be my blow, but who knows what you would have given him.
Yeah.
That's a shame, because yeah, really it's only your mummies, I think, and the one ghoul that have the really impressive level ups so far. And they're definitely scary, especially if you happen to get blocked on that ghoul. He's going to be a nightmare to deal with.
Yeah. A blodge ghoul with 4 strength.
Yep. My blow did not do its thing there, sadly.
Uh-oh. What you doing?
Oh, just playing Whack-A-Zombie. My dirty player's in here. He's stuck in a tackle zone. Rush got killed by Russian Trump and furries.
Yeah.
We have 40 seconds, so gotta keep that in mind.
Damn, 6 on the dodge.
He has dodge, so I gotta reroll even if that were to fail, but I'm terrified as when it does, since again I'm not elves, so it's not as reliable as dang elf bullshit.
Okay.
The mummy is up. I repeat, the mummy is up. And oh god,
Jack was gonna, like,
4 experience away from level 4. That's gonna be a beast.
if he actually gets some XP.
That's why I'm gonna try and keep him down or away, which is gonna be hard to do because suddenly my push results aren't really useful against your stand firm.
Yeah, but I'm still trying to trying to figure out like when's the best time to stand firm and when's not too.
Mainly when you're worried about being fouled, that's the big one. If you think I can get a lot of assists, just let him get pushed, essentially. It's a good starting point, at least. Otherwise, you can't go wrong with just having him be like a roadblock. Ooh, first injury of the game. No long-term effect. Thankfully, I do have a replacement, but it's the only one spare I have.
I'll loop around like that.
Oh, was that really God damn it, Rumpke. Now I'm just being encouraged to kill him. urge to kill is rising, I'm afraid to say there, Rumpke.
Let's do it.
Only a push. He did have blocks, so it's not like he was gonna. Not like it was a bad choice.
Yeah. There would have been only one result where it would have been really bad for me, but I still had a reroll.
Ooh, let's go say hello to your strength 4 gold. That can't possibly go wrong.
Especially when he's stronger than your blocker. Wow.
Yeah, and he's supposed to take the hits too. Hint his name.
Wait, is there any?
Say
I
what?
don't think anyone on your team is stronger than the ghoul.
Nope. I do have Dauntless though, which is what.
Yeah.
So I still can dice roll to match your strength, but it's only on my blitzers that can do that. It just doesn't protect me when you're attacking me. It's how I brought down your mummy in the last turn.
Hmm.
So feel free to use him aggressively, but be mindful that I can knock him down just as easily, almost as easily as your other ghouls.
Yeah.
I think I'm content leaving you there.
Okay.
Just need to clear some space is the problem here. Now how to deal with this mess here. Because it is a bit of a mess right now.
Yep.
And I'm feeling the urge to be greedy, which doesn't help, and is what I have in mind either. Oh, it hurts my passing play too, so...
Yep.
I really want my blocker to level up, since I've been having a terrible time giving him experience, but that just complicates things.
I mean, you can try for it. I'm not stopping you.
Oh, but you would love when it fails. Admit you, you filthy, filthy undead. You filthy, filthy person. Although, outside of it being inaccurate, maybe I can still get away with it. Let's try some riskier plays first, though, which are not really all that risky. I just lied. Ooh.
Oh.
Is it another stun?
Hey.
Injured!
An injury.
Yeah, and since we had the cinematic, that is gonna stick. It doesn't show the cutscene, at least for me, if the regeneration works. So now we're on even footing. And I get a relatively safe block, I think, on this guy. Sadly, stand firm is being a pain in the ass. Or you could just not take it. Just let him get pushed. Aw, you're too kind. Although, I couldn't really foul him or do anything until I knock him down.
Yeah.
So staying firm there definitely could have been a pain in the ass for me.
Yeah, it's just I did that because I didn't want another chance of another character just instantly trying to pile on. Well, not pile on because that's an actual ability. To actually just have a hit on the mummy again.
Yeah, they would be red dice though. Yep, there's the one. 75% chance with this reroll.
Oh.
Okay, so that's not terrible then. Risky if it gone off the field though. Because the ball's still relatively protected.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized though, one of my other blockers did get injury, and so they are gaining experience finally.
Okay.
Ooh, you gonna bash Jeremy? Oh, there's a reroll.
Hey.
Put it to good use. And keep in mind, he does have diving tackles, so you don't want to dodge.
No.
It's basically
Those are the two rolls I didn't want to fucking see.
yeah. Even defender's stumbles would have just been a push with my dodge. Unless you had blitz with your zombie, then maybe that would have worked. Don't you dare wish Ronk trying to kill people. Unless it's killing a lineman, that's the exception. He's free to kill as many linemen as you wish. Because you need a bigger roster anyway, since I'm seeing no replacements for you.
Actually, yeah, my mummy's gonna step back up.
There you go. But yeah, since I could have only gotten 1 assist because of the guard player, it still would have been red dice almost no matter what I did there, even if you were to stand firm with him. And before Ronk kills Jeremy, don't you dare wish that either, you jerk. Remember, you're my next opponent, Rompkey. You better be nice to me.
No, he's going after the the Grail Knight, Nathan.
Yep, and I do dodge.
No, we're staying there.
Ronk did get an injury in. Did you not watch that there, Ronky? See, he's got 2 of 6 already, so... He's already fulfilling your wish of an injury. It's just not an injury you care for our match, I think.
Yeah. He's already got more experience than most of my other zombies.
He is already a star player. You just didn't have to invest any petty cash on him.
Exactly.
Now, Mighty Blow. Let's see how this plays out. Aw, not as exciting as it could have been. Oh, you just like me clicking on my guys with their weird yelling? Or are you reading the chat there?
No, I heard Dirty Player, and he just went, "Arr, arr, arr."
Yeah. Yep, pretty much. They're speaking incoherent language of some kind. I just couldn't tell you what they're saying, though. Oh well, with the silliness aside, let's get actually back to work, I guess. Pick up the ball. There's the 6 I would have liked for the pass, but not happening.
Time's almost up.
No, I have
We're
another
halfway
minute and a
through the
half.
game.
I still have a minute and a half. I'm just burning it so that way I can get my Tomp ranking as the slowest player again, since Gojira stole that from me. That's clearly my mind game.
Well, I think you're the only person so far in the league that has, like, ran out of time during a turn.
Yeah, I think that was the first game as well. Or I just let it burn off there. Since I'm trying to think mostly if there's another option, just in case I'm missing something. It's not so much being slow, it's about being thorough, I believe. At least that's how I see it. Eternal might say otherwise since he likes to rub that in.
Okay.
And besides, we gotta try and keep the commentary going, right? Keep this entertained somehow. Sure, I could be all analytical and theory craft all day, but that's no fun. That's what my own solo streams are for. just being boring, obnoxious, and getting sidestep.
Okay.
Although I will admit, it definitely was out of my comfort zone since I'm so used to all my YouTube videos being solo videos after all. Used to talking to myself like a crazy person.
Yeah, I feel that.
So, I definitely had to get used to the commentary back and forth.
Yeah, the dual commentary.
Yep. So you still can move into my ball carrier if you wish. Now, unless you tie up my other players, I can easily Dauntless and One Dice push you back, maybe. Or get some assists, that's another thing you can do too.
Okay. Like, my entire plan there was to try and get my tackle player in there, but he's probably going to get hit anyway. So let's go for some hits.
Not that, anything but that. Yeah, the poor mummy needs needs another mummy to tag team with.
Where's my brother? Hey.
Yeah, he's feeling lonely. Oh god, he's armor 7, this could hurt. Nope.
Nope.
He's just lying down on the floor like a lazy bastard. Oh yeah, and Lithystra, that's also an elf, isn't it, that she killed at some point?
Yes. Lithystra, whatever the fuck, is an ex-war dancer.
Ooh. Well, that's definitely a prize worth hanging on to, and almost leveled up. Was that Romp again?
Yes. That was Ronk again.
Damn it, Ronky, you're haunting me even this game. Reroll number 2 of 6. Well, no wonder he got no wonder he got knocked out. He got punched in the back of the head. He had it coming for crying out loud. He deserved that. I wish my blocker was able to blitz your zombie, because wrestle would be nice.
Yep.
So, moment of truth.
I just realized there was, if I'm positioning them one square around, I could have actually, like, made you have to choose between which one to blitz.
Yep. He freed up 2 of my players there, so I could easily 2 dice block with either my blocker or my ball carrier if I so wished. Yeah. I might still have to dodge, unless I somehow knock you down. Which, both of them are knockdown possibilities. It was worth the endeavor. Sadly, wasn't meant to be.
No, it was not.
A good endeavor anyway.
Just like one square. One square away for, like, if I positioned them in a certain way, it's like I would have had to, or made you, well, I would have made you make an actual choice instead of like, I can just hit him with this dude and whack. And done.
Especially a 1 dice block, because denying the assists for that blocker at least deal for your ghoul. Since I managed to get those 2 assists thanks to Jeremy there, and the lineman definitely helped too.
Yeah.
But thankfully I do have a full roster back up, but... Okay, I was wondering if I was missing a block or not, and then I realized my armor 7 one's hanging in the back like a coward. Hanging in the back with the blitzers, so we're not going to talk about what they might be doing. Probably more cowering.
He's like, no!
I'm only armor 7, I'm actually your good blocker, I don't want to die.
I'm just a monk. Okay.
There. In celebration of that touchdown, though, I'm going to give you 3 free entry attempts. Since these guys are pretty prone to dying. So make sure Ronky or Ronk is up here as well, I suppose. Otherwise, you're gonna insult him, I think. Where's Ronk anyway?
Moving up.
Perfect. He might be involved in the blitz play, but not bashing the peasants. I'm sorry, Rompkey. He's like Ronk, AV down, able to withstand any punch come his way. Then why the hell is he dead, Rompkey? This goes against what you're just saying. He clearly could not take the hits if he's currently dead.
Now that he's undead, he can take the hits.
Yeah,
not when
but
he was alive.
Yeah, but now he's not AV down. That's kind of my entire point. High kick. Enjoy a free move, basically, with one of your ghouls. Oh, is it going to be a
really good kick?
Yeah, well, I don't have kick anymore, but it's a really good catch.
Yeah.
Although a touchback would have been nice, because then you could just immediately throw it up to the goal in front.
Yep.
For a second chance, it's better positional. Well, you're not entirely wrong. Sadly, he's only a lineman, not a positional. That poor mummy. He's like the scary one because of that damn mighty blow alone.
He just goes, "No, I want my brother back." And he just keeps pushing people away.
I want my other mummy.
I can't be one of the Bash brothers if it's only a single brother.
Yeah. Or in this case, a Hammer brother. Good God, since he should be bashing people right now.
Yeah. Okay.
You took his brother away, made him slow as fuck. Yes. I feel bad for that mummy, because I don't know if you know what happens when they're AV movement 2 now, they're romp key. I think they have to do a dice roll to actually get up now. If the mummy ever gets knocked down, so that might hurt a bit. I haven't played with a tree man or mummies or anything that's slow movement like that to know for sure, but I think you have to do a dice roll now since getting up normally takes up 3 of your movement point. It was San key as well, huh? Well, I'm gonna keep that in mind. I'm gonna try and kill Senaki for you there, Maserati. Did I even pronounce that right? Maserati?
Yeah, it's just like pronouncing the car, but it's just spelled differently.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much. But I'll try and make the attempt to kill him for you.
Good.
He is inevitable. Yeah, Senaki. Is he also your Thanos in commemoration to your elf win? And nearly snapping Iron Man in that one match? It sounds like Thanos anyway, almost.
Yeah. He is inevitable.
Okay, linemen, get back up and continue to get punched, I guess. Probably a terrible idea. He is your Thanos. Okay, it's confirmed. If I want to be greedy, maybe I could have got right on the back line there, but don't think I want to do the dice rolls after already burning 2 rerolls.
Mm-hmm.
Always scary, those rerolls.
Ex-convict will become an ex-living.
Ex-living. Ooh, I look forward to that. Add more linemen to your collection. Maybe he'll actually be useful like Ronk is to you so far.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. Dirty player will be dead player. I like that too. Ooh, knockout. 2-time Tony is out of play.
Fuck me.
For now, at least.
I think I remembered. I can't remember who I was actually versing, but Tony got knocked out. It went over the half, and then the first turn back from the half, he got knocked out again.
Poor fella. I know one of my linemen had basically, in their first 3 turns, or first 3 games, have only managed to stay on the field for 3 turns. He missed next game, lost movement, and then again in the match against Amazons, he missed next game again.
Oh, God.
He was only a lineman, so he's kind of doing his job, truth be told. But still was not a good start for him either. Now, should Jeremy go up there and join the rest of his colleagues or not?
Up to you.
Oh, I didn't realize I have to make so many passes, or dodges. That seems stupid. I'm kind of tempted to do it now, since I remember watching your match in Rompkey, all the silliness that was unfolding there. What is it? It was a 3 red dice block against the mummy or something ridiculous like that?
Yeah, and I think he got like I think he got 2 both downs and a down. Or he got like 2 pushes and a down or something.
Which is all he needs, because it still takes the mummy down.
Yep. Okay.
Now,
First up.
Now, if only that was what caused the movement injury.
Get out of here. Oi!
Well, he served his life sentence. Congratulations on that.
He is now the ex-dead. Yes!
Now, if only you could rename him to something appropriate, that would be amazing, and especially for ex-convict. Romp, you would probably want to keep him as Ronk, of course. But I would love it if you could change his name to Ex-Dead, or Ex-Living, rather.
Ex-Living, yeah.
And you need 1 more injury, and I still have 3 more linemen to feed to him. We'll see if we can make it happen. Maybe not intentionally, but we'll see if we can make it happen. Oop, Rompka's gonna get a 2 dice block. Oh, never mind. He's already moved.
Yeah, he's already moved.
For some reason, I thought he could get a 2 dice block there. I was gonna say, I'm even more terrified of Romp's play than the mummy right now, even though the mummy just got a kill.
Back up a smidge.
Well, that's not very nice. I'm trying to get in your ball carrier's face. Reroll number 3.
Oh, God.
I would like to get closer to your ball carrier, but you're making it difficult for me. Strength 4 goal all alone. Where on earth is he gonna go?
Yeah, where is he gonna go?
Blitzer on the left, Blitzer on the right. Nowhere is safe for you. You could always run backwards. Maybe that might help. Get closer to the touchdown line. Ooh, that's not... That blitz is not a terrible idea, though.
Yeah, fuck it, let's go. Hey!
It's a knockdown.
I'm gonna stay. Get out of here.
Bastard. You whacked me with the ball, even. That's even more insulting. Because which football is that? That's like the Chaos Corruption version, is it?
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to see because your hand's covering the ball. Go figure.
You know what?
Oh no, red
You
dice.
can decide.
Rumpke, I don't know. I'm feeling the urge to both down us both. But I think we should take POW, maybe? Nah. Screw you trying to take out Jeremy. If Jeremy's gonna die, it's gonna be to the mummy or the strength 4 ghoul. Also now, that opens up possibilities maybe for Jeremy to jump your ghoul. especially if a guard player. Guess what Romkey was saying there? I should have took. Take a wild guess.
Pow! Pow! Pow!
It's like you were conspiring with Romkey against me there for a moment. Trying to kill Jeremy.
I wouldn't do that.
You don't say. It's not like Jeremy's the most wanted, at least player to kill, at least experience-wise.
I think he's like equal to Russian Trump. Just specifically because Russian Trump's just annoying as fuck.
Yeah, Russian Trump's got an ogre kill and of course Killjoy White, so you have you have your own personal beef with him.
Yep.
So I have Dauntless, so this is likely going to be a 2-dice block, keep in mind, and I have Tackle. So this might hurt. I actually failed the Dauntless, surprisingly.
You gonna re-roll that?
No, I wasn't going to re-roll it, because if I rolled a skull, that's basically the same as rolling snake eyes or devil skulls, so I was fine with going with single dice.
Wee.
Now, opportunities abound, and 2 turns left to do it, I'm just realizing. Go big, or go home.
Oh, you got it.
I got it. Now run the hell away. Implement the strategy. Don't die. And I have a reroll still, and with 2 turns I'm worth trying it. And sadly, this is one of the situations I would love to try and pass my blocker and maybe get some more experience, but that's...
Do it. Do it.
They're nowhere nearby, that's the only problem. They can't touch down.
Oh, wow. Nice. Oh my god.
He's out of here. Now the only one you can murder... Yep, they're doing that again, aren't they?
Uh-huh.
I may have inadvertently helped you there now, I'm realizing, because you could dodge and chase down Marcus there with 1 less dodge than normal.
Yep.
I threw you a bone. Are you going to take it? You damn undead skeletal figure.
First.
You want to see cheerleader number 1 die. Continue to add to the roster of undead people, which conveniently are all humans. Let's keep that in mind too, so they fit the part. Outside the war dancer, anyway. But yeah, I would love to see you get a corpse or a zombie from every single human team you play up against. And so far, it's working out well.
That would be fun.
You got one from Bretonia. You got one from the regular human team. I don't know if you played Johnny or the Amazon team yet, though.
I have played Johnny. I killed his Yeti first turn.
Yeah, but that's not a human. I don't know if that counts, and he did Apo it.
Yeah. Oh no, he didn't have an apothecary at the time. He bought another Yeti.
Oh.
This was like the game before he had the apothecary.
Ouch. Yeah.
Okay.
You have a 1 dice. You need a POW. Reroll or not. Since...
Yep.
Well, thank you for a touchdown. Your contribution is noted. Although still, I would have loved if you killed one of Johnny's Norse players as well then.
Oh boy.
Now I really want to hand off to Marcus so he can continue to level up, but hell, they're both at the same amount of experience. It was worth the effort. I almost gave you the opportunity to knock him down, which would have really sucked. Because if I didn't try to push with the lineman, you would have at least had to do 2 dodges. But your white gets back up, at least.
Hopefully.
And so does my blocker.
The thing with that hit, if I didn't re-roll it, he would have either blitzed with the other person and knocked me down anyway, or at least shoved me somewhere, or he would have blitzed, knocked me away, and then just ran. Like, fuck me.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. Although, if it was still... You still need to get that POW. It would have been tricky to do either way.
Mm-hmm. Wait. Oh, ex-convict is on the field. Nice.
Good. And Jeremy's completely isolated. I don't know if I like this or not. Who do I want to sacrifice most? The lowly armored blitzer, or the blocker, or Jeremy? Or maybe I should... Maybe... Here, I have a better idea. Let's put the blitzer on front. There, now the lineman can only be blitzed. Yeah, I know, stupid idea, but the thought process was maybe Jeremy can't get blitzed anymore. And instead have to deal with a mummy.
The eyebrows go up and a smile going,
Yeah, I was contemplating getting extra linemen for this kind of situation, but of course, that would have allowed you to get a wizard. And I am terrified of a wizard. After that scarring memory I had with Pirate Joe. That's really the only reason why I don't like wizards now.
Confirm.
Yeah.
Oh, Tony actually rolled a 6 on wake up. Nice.
Very nice. Oh. Now I have a terrible job. Yeah, now we have a terrible job passing. Oh my god!
Yes!
Oh my god. Lyman, are you prepared for the task at hand? Are you going to be able to take down a mummy that has stand firm?
Oh, the bad.
When it was raining, no less. Even though that probably made no difference at all.
Yeah,
he caught it while it was raining.
Uh-huh.
Now you better shout it out in the Discord channel about this, Rompkey. This is a historic moment. Block, he has block.
Well,
that's another
each
block.
season I have made my my big man catch.
And that theme is continuing. Phew! I tried to feed him SPP, and 3 dice is not enough. Oh, it was the last turn, now that I think of it, too, so you could have re-rolled that if you really want. It's just a shame this is not the second half. I didn't realize it was still the first half. That would have been amazing to play out the rest of this with a mummy having the ball.
Not yet. Take him out of the equation.
No, don't go after Jeremy.
There we go.
What has he done to you? You can re-roll if you wish.
Ah, fucking.
Yeah. That is like up close to 45-ish%, I think, on the probability to get that POW.
And you don't. No, you don't have a turn left, so we'll just go up and say hi. Hello.
Yeah. He could have used the tackler against Jeremy. The only problem is he was also using it to deal with the lineman, because it's the only zombie and Lisa has block. Yeah, your ghoul suddenly has nothing to do now that the ball's in the hands of the mummy.
Yeah.
They are all but useless, outside the strength 4 ghoul. He could still do work. Yep, that was good breakdancing moves there. The game completely broke. Because it didn't understand what you were trying to do. I would love to see a gutter runner do that now with sprint and sure feet to see how ridiculous it would look for him.
Yeah. He just starts like moonwalking halfway through.
Just 13 movement of going the exact same space over and over again. Alright, now we're back to the last situation we were at before.
Yep.
Do I want a chance Jim being screwed over? I gave you your 1. Now you're gonna have to deal with a lowly blocker.
There we go. Set it complete. Here we go
Nice.
to the mummy again. Oh, that was a high kick.
Oh, bribes. Something we haven't been
Right.
doing. Although, do I still have a dirty player? He might be my Fowler, and the drug addict's also a dirty player.
Okay.
Although he might get bashed by a mummy if I'm not careful. You bet block.
Yep, I do. There we go.
Now, a moment of truth. Will the mummy actually murder a second lineman? The dirty player at that. Oh my god. You have 5 rerolls still.
Yeah, I know.
Was that really our kickoff? No, it was the bribe. Good god, you have a ridiculous... Oh yeah, that's the extra team training, that's why.
Yep. And then...
Using ex-convicts for fouling. It would be appropriate, wouldn't it?
Oh my god.
Still have a reroll
Why?
if you want to chance it.
No, I've still got to pick up the ball.
Oh. Well, that's a shame. And the rain makes it harder too. Not a factor here though.
He didn't fucking need it. Okay.
So more rerolls for breaking stuff.
Yep. Actually, we can go...
Alright, where are you, Romp? Oh, there you are. You're just chilling on the sideline there a bit.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna be used in a sec. And then you over here.
No, not the foul on a lowly lineman.
Yeah, I know. Oh, we've got bribes, so I might as well use it.
And he's injured.
Hey!
It pays off with no double. No long-term effect.
And Ronk has injured another one.
Yeah, no experience, sadly, so he doesn't get an extra badge, sadly, an SPP to show for it.
Yep.
Now, how do I want to do this? There's a lot of things I could do, maybe. Because this looks really tempting right now. And I do have Dauntless. And you don't have Block? That is really damn tempting. I cannot lie. My initial thought was maybe to foul your one white here, assuming I can knock him down, but...
If. He's probably going to get knocked out anyway, but...
Yeah, probably. Since I still have a lineman to get up to do that kind of thing. So, Romp, you were one of us. How could you betray us like this? You traitor. Here, have a lineman to get in your face.
All I'm going to say is, like, the more people off the field, the better for me at this point.
Yep, pretty much. Because I am going to start suffering some heavy attrition. Especially with the lineman getting injured like that.
Yay!
Boo, push.
Oh. There we go. It's like, what's happening? There's a pause? Oh wait, there he's...
I was just thinking if there was any risk of being based to him or not.
Oh, here we go.
There's a knockdown. Now hug the side of the field some.
Well, he's not getting that.
You're a smart one then. You know exactly what might happen.
Yeah, I know. Well, I made the mistake first season, like my third match, to be within 2 spaces of the sideline against a werewolf with frenzy.
Who do we roll one? No one and a dauntless.
Yay!
He lives. Since it was there were 3 results that would knock him down, and I got none of them.
Yep.
He lives another
That is-
turn. Because that was the result I was looking for, but not gonna get it.
Oh, so wrestle is if you get a both down.
Yeah, it basically
counts?
ignores block, essentially, although there is no armor roll if I choose to use it. Although, since
Okay.
that was my very last move, I could have just not used wrestle and risk both of us having armor breaks.
Yeah.
So there is possibility of that. Sadly, the one person doesn't have sidestep. That might change after this match. But he's coming for you. Marcus smells blood now that he had that block. What little blood is left in you, that is. Or maybe those are blood stains I'm seeing on your ghoul from the opponents that he bashed. Since now he's a strength 4 ghoul.
Probably the opponents at this point.
Or chances are that actually could be my ex-convict's blood. He smells his former teammate's blood and is in a rage as a result.
That is true. Yeah. Scoot across.
He has a cage. All hope is lost now. My one strategy of trying to get the ball failed abysmally. Now we have to play a real game.
Let's see if I can get a proper cage going.
Yeah. You do have the one ghoul in the middle there that you could use, since the others kind of need to
Yeah.
dodge.
Okay. Now.
Since your whites are kind of preoccupied to kind of support it.
Yeah, one white is, well, in the face, and the other one is on the ground.
And he's gonna stay there for the time being, I guess.
Come on, Ronk.
Oh,
Hey!
he punches the lineman. He knocks out the lineman. His record is impeccable. 2 injuries and a knockout. After what,
God
4,
damn.
maybe 5 blocks?
Yep.
Although, does the foul really count as a block?
And the next convict's like, no. Go away.
Just flail.
Go?
You were one of us. Oh god, we're fighting our own team. There's 2 human forces that are now working against me.
Ronk too strong.
Ronk is definitely too strong.
Holy moly. Oh yeah. I just realized my injured zombie is Pop, who I've had for the entire season, who has 0 SPP. Because he's always been the one who gets popped.
It fits the name at least, so.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Actually, let's see what we can get here first. I'm just wondering if I want to get in your face or not. That's always the scary predicament here. If it doesn't go well.
I don't know why, but there's always like at least one or two zombies that gets into a shoving match.
Since they can't really run away, they have no choice, essentially.
Yeah. I can't remember. Oh, I think it might have been a no. I think it was last season. There was a blitzer versus an orc, and they were just having a shoving match, and they got pushes 3 times in a row until one person got a defender stumble.
Oh, that's not gonna work as I was hoping there. Now I can't get the assist. Stupid me. I'm gonna have to try some other way. I was hoping to maybe get an injury. Now it's probably not gonna work the way I like.
Oh, you got it.
I got the POW. Now, Jeremy, what do I do with you? Because you can get right on that ghoul now. This is kind of what I'm most afraid of, so... Your white gets to live for now.
Yay!
Because I need someone to be a safety. Because half my team is behind you right now. Which seems contradictory to how this game is supposed to be played.
Yep. Let's see. Hello.
Hello there. I have dodge and sidestep. Good luck.
Fuck. Rerolling it. Fuck it.
Not happening. Do I want to sidestep or not? Because it's giving me the choice because there's 3 players blocking behind me. But I'm not going to do that.
Get him. Get him.
Oh god, are we seriously going to play Ring Around the Rosie with Jeremy? This is what I'm most afraid of because the amount of 2 dice blocks you might get out of this. Let's go for a ride, shall we?
Yeah.
Jeremy's just celebrating right now because it's already 0-2, I think, is what's happening here. And I do have...
Wrong. Damn it.
Oh my god, Jeremy survived the round trip journey. He went around the world and then some.
Around the world in 3 hits.
Pretty much. Ronk, you failed us just this once. It was spectacular before, but when it comes to a blitzer, he can't cut it. Oh, there's the POW you wanted all this time.
I know.
And only a stun, thankfully.
Okay. Ex-convict, get in there.
I think we're surrounded, boys. This strategy may not play out the best. Use ex-convict to foul him. Is ex-convict anywhere even close to foul? I don't think
No,
he
he's
was. Oh, to foul Jeremy, I think he meant maybe.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah.
I am not gonna use wrestle. At least that keeps your ghoul from doing something, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 3 red dice. You know that's gonna go well.
Surrounded by zombies and a mummy. What are you gonna do?
Stand here and take the hits, probably, is what it's looking like.
My ghoul's just sitting in the middle going, "Get him, fellas!"
Yeah, this won't do one bit. And it's because your mummy has guard as well, I'm just realizing. That's the main reason I'm getting screwed over. Because right now he's the only one assisting.
Both my mummies have guard and Mighty Blow, guard, and stand firm.
Yep, and this one is really close to getting a level up.
Yep.
There goes my reroll.
Ooh.
Sadly not the result I want there. I would like to have pushed up to kind of negate your one little assist, but...
You know, from the start of this match, I always knew it was going to be a loss. So I'm basically just out here trying to get some star points.
Yep,
Like
and
star points.
it may happen here. I'm a little bit terrified.
How many dice is that?
Just the one dice there.
Okay, because it's not showing up on my screen at all.
Yeah, it's because of the blitz icon in front of it, maybe. Yeah, I think I might have to cut my losses a little bit here, because this is going to hurt if I let this drag out.
Oh no!
I don't have a reroll. And this dang mummy is giving guard assist still. He's a pain in my ass right now. And my guard player's on the floor.
Yep. You have 50 seconds.
Plenty of time, I guess.
Well, I think the only reason that you ran out of time before... Oh, thank you.
Yep, stand firm there. You want to stand firm that.
I think the only time you ran out of time before was because somewhere in the settings had, like, it changed it to 2 minutes instead of
That was the
3.
first round there, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to try and cut my losses here.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Just.
Even if I failed that dodge, it wasn't a mighty blow, so I felt a little more confident doing that. At least my blitzers are sort of safe. Sort of. Being the key word.
And stand up. And stand up.
Jeremy running away like a coward. He knows when he's in trouble.
Brave Sir Jeremy.
Let's see, that was your white, wasn't it?
Yes.
You could have said no. I was contemplating if I should have wrestled or not. You could have got a free knockdown that way. Although I kind of already knew it was a white because the other two next to him already have moved.
Yeah.
I was just going to see if you were going to lie to me.
No.
He survives the mummy blow.
Why would I do that? Why would I lie to you?
Because people want to see the Bretonnians die. Especially Jeremy.
Yeah. Especially Jeremy.
Oh, that was ex-convict. Okay. Where are you, ex-convict? Oh, you're the one behind me.
Yep.
Yeah, there was no easy indicator to know which one was blocking, since I was distracted and talking too much. It's a thing that normally happens. Oh god. Well, this is going to be terrifying. Do I willingly walk into 3 potential extra blocks or not?
Do you?
I'm not a masochist, even though that may have seemed like the case last turn.
You know what?
No! He's gonna foul Marcus. I think that's what Gladiator wants to do. Are you dare gonna steal the kill from Glad? Nothing. And yeah.
Damn nothing.
Yeah, I should need to try and look for an opportunity to foul too, but it's tricky when I can't get any assists for it. At least to make it really worth it.
Yeah.
And now most of our guys are on the floor, mostly due to wrestle.
Yep. How many? Oh, you don't know we need.
We're gonna hug the mummy again.
Mommy! Mommy!
It's not the same without 2 mummies to make those jokes, though.
Yeah. There's Mummy and other Mummy.
Yeah. Can you tell which is which, though? With all the bandages and wrappings. Alright. time to make the return of Jeremy, maybe? It's only a 1 dice block, though, so we'll see how this works. Jeremy makes a triumphant return. You saw he was a coward.
Hey,
Reroll or not?
follow me.
It's not so much following, it's a question of do I reroll?
I don't know.
And he has tackle.
Damn. Where'd it
Oh,
go?
I was gonna say, is this the
mummy?
time? Oh, I want the
Mummy?
mummy to pick it up. I want the mummy to pick it up.
Damn.
Why can't you
Now
do
it's
this?
now it's landing right next to the mummy.
It's the mummy's chance to shine.
Let's go.
The mummy is gonna get the ball.
I wonder if anyone has seen the mummy like touchdown animation.
I seen it because it's part of the celebration when you win a match, and if he's one of your front center players, he does the touchdown dance, which looks weird, really weird for some of the players, because if their animation involves like a football, doing like plays with it or throwing it around like the ghoul, it has no football there.
Yes.
It's just a ghost ball. It's a little silly, but yeah, you can see them as part of the victory dances and back. Most of them just jump up in the air, and then the one in the center does the touchdown dance, I think.
Okay. Let's... No, let's not do that. Let's do...
The blitzer you want to kill is down here next to your zombies. You know you want to blitz him.
Yeah, I know I want to.
Yeah, your white can do it with 2 go for it. Give in to your dark side. With 4 rerolls to spare, no less.
Give in to the dark side.
Yes.
Actually, first, I'm going to hit him with my mummy.
Finally gets the knockdown there. Can he get that one extra injury? Close, but not enough for the level up.
Damn it.
But how 5 of my players are out. I'm gonna have a lot of missing players after this.
Yep.
If any of one of us touch down.
Yeah, I know. It's not looking likely at the moment.
Unless one of us rolls a 6. Which might be the mummy, which is what I'm afraid of. You still got 4 rerolls. There you go, that's a knockdown. Yeah,
Where you going?
I'm not gonna... I was thinking going to the ball, but I'm not gonna give you 2 extra foul assists. I'm gonna at least make that foul harder to do.
Hiya!
Ooh, not to the throat.
Damn it.
Bribe. The ref saw
am
nothing.
bribing.
Oh my god! Rock is out!
What?
No! No!
What?
Rock! Why Rock? Maybe he had a little bit of humanity left in him after all.
I rolled 1 on the bribe.
Yep.
Fuck me.
Romke still had a little bit of humanity left in him. He knew how terrible atrocity this was. Yes, come back to us, Ronky. Come back to us, Ronk.
What the hell was that sound?
What? The what?
Sounded like he was one of your guys was like coughing up phlegm.
What's... Hard to say. They all sound like they have sore throats.
I think it was Dirty Player.
Yeah.
There we go.
To be honest, they all sound like they're choking. If I were to be serious.
Oh, that's a knockdown.
Finally, some 2 dice blocks after so long. I've missed you.
That's because, like, I think most of your guys are, like, away from the ball.
Yep. And picking up the ball is terrible because of the rain, too.
Frog still human.
You heard it here first.
I'm just imagining Detroit, like,
becoming human or
What
whatever
is-
it's called.
Yeah, Detroit becoming human, but instead of androids or like the whatever they are, it is zombies instead.
It's getting to that point with all the humans that you're getting right now from dead corpses.
Yep.
Oh, I have to dodge. Dang it. Way to ruin my fun, damn it, Crackle. Here, take a power to the face.
Damn it.
Double power at that.
Owie.
And I have one reroll left, so can't really chance too many risks here.
There he is. Good. Good. Oh man,
Killing your elf now.
he's fine.
He's still got a little bit of flesh left to him.
Yep.
Or her, maybe. It sounds... I don't know if that's a female name or not.
Yeah. I think it was the war dancer that he needed to like rent.
Oh, so a loner mercenary one?
Yeah.
Okay. I know in Blood Bowl 1, I think the war dancers were also female for that. And it looks like... It almost seems like a female name. It's hard to tell with elves, though.
Yeah.
They run around too
Well,
much to really get a good look at them.
It's hard to tell with elves in general what gender they are.
Don't tell them that. They might be offended. Just bash them in the face first before you make that comment.
Who cares? I'm already dead. I don't care. Oh, finally.
Finally. 3 dice at that.
Hooah!
No injury.
Shit. Okay. Let me get over here. Get that.
Elves don't have a gender. They're like bacteria. You heard it from Romkey.
That's why.
Oh,
I'm
the
like,
guard.
why am I
The
getting
guard.
red dye?
Yeah, the guard.
Yeah.
The guard. Come at him. He's doing his job as a blocker for once. Uh-oh, this might hurt. Don't do it. 3 rerolls left.
Wrestle.
Wrestle.
Okay. You know what? Ah, fuck! Ooh!
You dodge. You succeed to dodge. That probably means this foul is meant to be. I can't look. I can't look. I'm looking away.
Here we go, ex-convict.
Is he dead yet? No.
No, he's not.
I heard
He's still
nothing after like 5 seconds.
He's fine.
Just remember, you don't have a bribe.
Yeah, but... Yeah.
So make all the fouls you wish. Lighten up the pressure a little bit here.
The blocker, the one blocker at like a specific angle that I'm like, I keep hitting him with my mummy and he keeps getting back up, but he's stopping me from like just advancing forward and hitting Jeremy.
Yep. They're, especially since they're still all level 1, they're kind of fodder at this point. I'm still trying desperately to get them leveled up, though. Sadly, Scott failed the one pass that would have done it, so he's dead to me for this match. I'll forgive him next week. Hell, ex-convict's also dead to me, but for other reasons.
I just love like ex-convict for me doesn't have a head. Oh no, his head is like glitched. Oh what? What the fuck?
What?
Okay,
What?
his head and his arms are glitched near his crotch.
I really need to see the recording, because sadly he looks normal to me. As normal as a zombie can be.
It's like when he leaned forward to go rah, it looked like it was coming like directly out of his crotch.
Well, there's a nice little teaser to watch Maserati's video when it comes out. So you can see the crazy zombies and their crotch heads.
The crotch zombie.
Yes, it's a marvel to behold. Now, do I dare or do I not?
Who dares wins, you know?
No, I'm not taking dodges. I got away with that once with Jeremy. I'm not doing it again. But one of these are due to fail. I did enough dodges that one of these are likely going to fail.
6. Uh-oh.
Yeah, this might be a 2 dice. Am I willing to burn the reroll for it?
Who knows?
Down he goes! Timber! Sadly, unless I want to make a ridiculous dodge, I can't foul him.
Oh god, no.
4 plus the dodge, and 5 plus the pickup. Should I do something so stupid?
I mean, big plays.
Big plays. I told you the dodge was due to fail. And that was the safer dodge too, because I was dodging away rather than into a tackle zone. At least most of your big guys are on the floor right now.
Not anymore, they ain't.
But now he can't blitz.
Yeah. Well, to blitz, took.
You would have to do a
taken
go for it, yeah.
Yeah.
So, not a
is
thing
annoying.
you want to do, but he's like the only big guy, the only strength 5 player that can blitz. It's not worry about damn loner or anything like that. There. Pushing me with the tackler.
Ooh, that's
4 plus. You have 3 rerolls and 2 turns left, so I don't think you can get to burn them all. I get the sneaking suspicion.
Come on, Crackle.
Just don't crack his spine.
Get him. Oh.
He just went back to where he was last turn. No real loss. 6, nice. With 2 turns, you would have to go for it, I think, maybe to reach it. Yeah, assuming I can't get at you, which sadly I do have a blitzer able to freely get you. So close yet so far.
Yeah.
Although with dodge, you could go to the left there a little bit with that one dodge past my blocker. Oh, I think you can go down and then right, or not forward and then right. That's probably the safest because my blitzer would get you if you go the other way. I just don't know if that's enough movement to get a touchdown, though.
Go for it.
Oh, really? The only real dodge you did with the
boy.
ghoul and it fails.
Uh-huh.
I knew I was due for it, but were you
does that
supposed to
back-
suffer the same fate? I don't think so.
Every time I'm like, fuck it. Every single one of my games is like, fuck it. I always comes off poorly.
It always ends badly.
He rolled a 1 on the first dodge and a 2 on the second dodge.
Well, now opportunities present itself here. Just probably not going to work out the way I would like.
All I'm saying is, at least I wasn't 4-0'd.
I'm going to try and make it 3-0. There's a possibility to maybe get the ball. We'll see what happens after that. I still would like to level up my dang blockers though, but they're in a terrible spot right now since they're of course doing their goddamn job.
Yep.
So it's tricky to do unless I get a lucky injury.
Ooh.
Sadly that doesn't
Oh.
do it.
Although you're right next to my white now.
That burnt the dodge, sadly, so I was thinking of just crisscrossing here, but with that burnt, probably not worth it. I don't know what the hell I'm saying, but I'm gonna say it anyway. None of the
I'm
players
pretty
even
sure they're just acting like dogs.
yeah. None of the players at all speak coherent language. Not even the regular human team. In Amazons, I guess a lot of people love to say they sound a little erotic, I suppose, when you do tell them to do things. I try not to think on it too much.
Especially the really long scream that they do.
Yep. For fear of getting too distracted, we'll just say.
Well, actually, I'm pretty sure the humans just say "hey."
Do
That's
they?
the only thing that they say. Is "hey, hey."
And leave it to the elves to just have their smug responses.
Yep.
That would have been a pickup any other situation. But Rain says no.
Nope.
Well, good game
Okay.
to you regardless. Since sadly you're not going to get the touchdown. At least to get that extra bit of experience, but no injury either for a mummy. Now we have to rely on MVP to get his level up in.
Yep. Okay, come on, two-time Donny. Hey, there's one.
There's the POW finally. Knockout on the final turn.
Okay.
He's safe from harm now.
Okay.
The stupid thing is I could have used an apothecary and he actually would have had enough movement to get to the touchdown line, but I would have to do a ridiculous pass for it.
Let's do this.
Yeah, that's why I hovered over the apothecary Rompkey, because he was still close enough to actually get to the touchdown line. Do I have a death wish? You saw my game against dwarves, you know the answer to that.
Why am I getting cows now?
Because they're the guys most likely to get injured? I don't know. That just means this next block, or next blitz is going to be a POW, right?
Yeah.
Not my armor 7 blocker. Anything but him.
Come on, Boo Berry.
There's the POW again.
Why couldn't I get this in the regular game? Like, in the middle of the game? Come on!
In the game that matters, since technically the game is over. We're just doing this for show right now. Since it's not even possible for me to touchdown now.
Oh!
You're glitching out the game again.
Yes, I am. Especially going for go for it as well.
Carefully, you might regret this if they fall and injure themselves. What the Was it just me, or did it look like he didn't fall down at all during that animation?
On my screen, it just like froze him like in
he was just standing
falling down. He just
yeah, for me,
and then he fell down.
For me, the entire animation was just him standing there. He did not fall down at all.
Yeah. Ex-convict fainted because he was running around too much. It's his first match. He's got to build up some stamina.
Yeah, because he doesn't have a whole lot left. He's lost, what, 2 movement points from that injury he suffered this game? It's quite a severe injury called death. You may have heard of it.
I think the loss of blood finally got to him.
Yep, pretty much. Ooh, I'm getting POWs too. Oh, didn't mean to push it to the ball, but it's not like I can pass anymore.
I was expecting first mate Crunch to get knocked out again.
It becomes second mate Crunch. Or what is it? Sailor Crunch. What would be the next name for Crunch anyway?
I don't know.
Navigator Crunch?
Yeah. Navigator Crunch.
Navigating through the halls of death. Either way, good game to you, sir. You got yourself a new human to add to your roster.
Woo!
Yeah, that little thief formation is, of course, the dang dance. Not much of a dance for my blitzers, but it's there nonetheless. And now you have even more cash to inflate your score. And My lineman got MVP, damn it. So did Pop.
Your injured lineman.
Thankfully, it's not a dead lineman.
Pop, my 0 SPP zombie gun.
Yep, no. Let's see, I at least got a Blitzer level up, but I don't think you got a level up anywhere else, did you?
Oh, fuck.
No, Sugar Bear and Ronk got 2 experience, and that was pretty much it.
I think I fucked it.
Oh,
Hold on.
what happened?
Well, I went to go, like,
Oh,
continue out. When it says confirmation, I'm like, oh, wait, I want to, like, see other stuff. And I accidentally clicked no.
Yeah, you can see all the stuff up top there with dice rolls and that, but I think maybe you can go back to the match there and confirm it. I don't know. I know I confirmed it on my end. I don't know if you can go back.
Yeah, I can. Cool.
Okay, perfect.
Can I? Hold on.
Maybe you can go back to match history. Maybe there'll be an option there.
I don't know.
I don't know either. We're still waiting on like 2 or 3 other teams, I think. So I think Glad can easily confirm it if you're not able to do it on your end. But yeah, I can't level up. I can't indulge at all the viewers with what I get for Marcus now.
I'm sorry.
And I can't even buy a new lineman with a ridiculous name. Oh, Templar is doing that, it sounds like.
Has it actually happened to me before?
Yeah, rushed it a little too quickly, but yeah, you can actually see all the same stats that you were probably trying to look for during that score screen before closing it. But yeah, it sounds like Black Templar is going to correct it for us.
Yeah, I just don't know, like, how I can if I can go, yes, I can rectify it after I said no.
Only way I can think of is maybe you can go back to your history for the match, because it should show up there, and there might be an option to confirm it or at least close it again. Maybe it'll show it for you.
Yeah, I tried that before. So I'm looking at the match screen here. Watch replay, leaderboard. Blah 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 blah.
I'm just sad that, dang it, Scott, you had one job that game to succeed in a pass and you couldn't even pull it off. I forget even what he rolled. Maybe it was because of sunlight alone that caused him to fail. Let me look at the history, if I can find that specific roll somewhere.
Help!
Help! Don't worry, Black Templar's on the case, we just have a little bit of waiting. No, I don't want block dice, let's see. Scott, you... Nah, it doesn't want to tell me what you roll. Actually, it says total rolls, but I can't see what the specific roll is, which is a shame, because I could see specific block rolls, but not the pass roll.
Okay, I rolled 46 pushes and 14 powers.
Yeah, well, you gotta keep in mind there are 2 push results, so it will double up over everything else. But still, over double regardless. Almost triple? How close are we to triple there?
Oh, it's just over double. Actually, so it'd be 28. 28. No, it's more than triple.
Yeah, it's over triple. Yeah, let's see. Has been confirmed, so there you go. That Black Templar was able to fix up. Thank you there, Templar. But yeah, you're over triple the POWs, and everything else was in the 20s, so yeah. A lot more pushes than necessary, especially with those 3 dice blocks. Good God, that probably is where all those pushes came from.
Yep.
And I'm thankful for it, I'm not gonna lie. But I may be biased.
Just a little bias.
Just a teeny tiny bias, because it was Jeremy doing ring around the rosy around your ball carrier after all. Alright, Marcus, what do you get here? 10. Oh my god.
What did he get?
10, so he can be movement 10 now.
Oh god.
I'm putting Deborah to shame right now, you're witnessing it. I was lamenting not giving him sidestep before when he got his first movement increase, and now I'm lamenting it even more. Or maybe I'll give him armor 9, that way he never can be stunned. Terrible idea. I'll go with it because it can work amazingly. Now if I can give him tackle, he would be an amazing safety as well as ball runner.
Okay.
Yeah, and what is it? I'm 1 movement short of a 1-turn touchdown player. Is that accurate? Oh no, movement 9, never mind. For some reason I thought it was movement 10, stupid me. I was overthinking a bit. But I can move 11 spaces with the go forts. A gutter runner that can punch. He gets block and dodge for free.
Oh god.
Well, he gets block for free. Dodge I still had to level up for. Well, this was a result I wasn't expecting. And sadly, you did not get to level up any of your players, huh? Besides Ronk doing an amazing job. Until he failed on the foul. He lost all his charm and good looks, I suppose, to bribe the referee.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
I've got 1, 2, 3 zombies that are like 1 point away. It's so goddamn close.
Yeah, you're gonna... I don't think you want to try doing vanity passes to level them up, especially with agility 2.
Yeah.
Poor fellas. They'll get there someday. Anyways, thank you very much for the match there. Congrats on your new zombie. I hope X-Conflict serves you well. X-Living, rather. That's his real name.
He is X-Living and he will be a part of the front line.
I hope he can live up to what Ronk did in that match.
Yeah. Ronk is my fowler / actual, like, good hitter. I think he injured more people than my mummy did.
Yep, he injured on a foul. I think he knocked down, then of course he got the 1 injury there. And failed another foul, sadly.
Yeah, that was annoying.
Yep.
Well, the bribe failed as well. But,
and you did buy something. I'm seeing your cash back down, both. What did you buy?
Stadium upgrade.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna go on with the ridiculous there. Free wizard, free bribes, or whatever the hell it is.
Yep. I'm like 10k away from getting another upgrade for, getting an upgrade for the thing.
I already upgraded my stadium, but I have absolutely no idea if what to actually get for. Well, it's a level 2 stadium, I mean, but I have absolutely no idea what to get for the enhancement.
Yeah. I had a look at the enhancements, and I'm looking at it. And it's like, oh, during the inducement phases, both teams receive a wizard. If it was like one team, if like the one team gets the wizard or like a discounted wizard, that'd be great. But
yeah, the only thing that's discounted is the one for the star players, and of course that only works for one that has the lower team value. Everything else is basically free on both sides or negates kickoff results.
Yeah, I think maybe I'll go for the wizard.
Just think of it this way, if you got the one for Nuffle's Altar or whatever it's called, Ali Bobad would be like, what, 30k to buy? You could buy him with just your regular cash, never mind the petty cash. As stupid as an idea it is.
Alright. I'm just going to jump out of the call. It's a fun game.
Thank you very much. It was hilarity all around, and thankfully no blitzers died in the making of this video.
Uh-huh. And thank God for Nuffle.
Thank God for Nuffle indeed, because I kind of put myself in a bad predicament there.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully I will see...
Mummy Catcher.
Mummy Catcher for the 1 turn, sadly.
Yep.
If only that was the second half, but either way, hopefully I will see you in the playoffs, and if not, may you destroy everyone else I may go up against instead.
Right, yeah. It's a deal.
Perfect. Have a good night now. Since I know it's late over there.
Yeah, it's like 12:30 a.m. So.
Yep. Take it easy.
See ya.
Alright. That was definitely a long match. But most of it was due to the commentary, not really my strategizing, let's be fair. But it makes the match all that much more enjoyable, I hope. I hope, anyway. I am going to have to think of extra linemen, because right now I think I'm only seeing at 11 players, am I? Oh, actually, I have my full roster, so I have 12 players right now. But of course, due to attrition and just because of how cheap these guys are, I'm definitely going to have to buy one more lineman. And I'm going to have to look at what your point is, or what your team value is, Wonky. I don't want to go too ridiculous. It's part of the reason why I only have one spare, so you get 230 right off the bat. I probably should buy another peasant because you have so many mighty blow and... Do you? Yeah, you have 3 mighty blows and a bunch of guards. So I'm likely going to suffer a lot of attrition, even with my attempts to try and play safe, because the linemen, after all, are meant to take the hits. You already got 230k for crying out loud, so I'm going to have to think on that. But, good God. I don't know how I feel, honestly, about Marcus having double movement, because he doesn't really have a lot of versatility with the sidestep being able to keep in the way, keeping the ball carrier's face, but I already have 2 sidesteps currently. Now, again, I'm in the same predicament as before. I gotta figure out how the hell to level up these blockers. No, don't ship Marcus with Deborah. Deborah's already suffering scars and cracked joints or whatever injury it was that hurt her armor. It's not a relationship that's meant to last. Let's make that note. But level-wise, if only I had started off with dodge, I would actually have the same skill set as Deborah right now. Double move and tackle. But since I had to level up to get my dodge, I'm just vulnerable to Deborah. She'll definitely want to hit on me. In more ways than one, I think, with what you're saying, Rompkey. Anyways, this was definitely a long match, but definitely a good one. Thank you everyone for watching, and Rompkey, you better get yourself ready now. I'm coming for you next.